Thank you for joining us for our Facebook Live Take 2. Apologize for the audio issues in our original Facebook Live, and so we decided to record it over again so both Gisela and I could be heard, so you don't miss out on any information. So we are with the Christian Job Corps. My name is JD Wyndham. I'm the Executive Director.
Hi, I'm Gisela Prado Montoya. I'm the Program Coordinator for the Christian Job Corps.
And so we want to just be able to share with you. Not everybody is able to come and join us here at the Christian Job Corps and the Job Resource Center to see what we do and to find out what we do. And so we wanted to take some time to share with you why we're in Gillespie County, why we're in Fredericksburg, and how we help our community. So let me get started. We exist to equip the unemployed and the underemployed to find success in employment and life. And that's really the heart of what we do. And we do that in several ways that we'll get to in a moment. But I first want to get to the reason why we exist. That's the real facts. In our community in Fredericksburg, we have over 400 individuals unemployed, men and women in our county unemployed. 17%, almost 20% of our households in the county live in poverty. That's under $25,000 for a household of four. And then over 50% of our school-age children live in low-income households. And so there is a real community need for the adults in our community to build their skills, gain the confidence to do more and to be able to provide for their families in an increased way. And so the situations that we address are individuals who are young adults who haven't obtained their high school degree for one reason or another. We know life gets in the way and prevents us from achieving our goals. And so we want to help young adults who haven't been able to go through the traditional routes and get them where they want to be. We want to help young adults searching for real careers to support their families, help them get out of their entry-level jobs and to progress forward so that they have the income and the financial resources to better provide for their family. And then just individuals in general of any age, any adult of any age who's not able to keep a job. They may have not learned how to keep a job, how to be a good employee. We want to help them build their confidence and teach them what they might not already know about how to work in the workplace. Individuals may not have the skills that are hireable in the county. Certainly in a small community, there are limited jobs in all areas. We have some great jobs in Fredericksburg that are above entry level, but we may not have the workforce, and individuals in our workforce don't have the skills to achieve and get into the careers that they really want to do. So help them find those skills and develop those skills so that they're more hireable. And then we have some individuals who are looking for second and third careers, some women who are looking to re-enter the workforce after raising their families, or just looking for another career now that they moved to Fredericksburg and they're looking for new opportunities. Build their confidence, build their computer skills, help them in a lot of different ways. So Gisela, anything you would want to add to the community and individual needs?
Well, technically, most of the what we look is just to help the community, like you say, from younger to older. It doesn't matter what. We just here for them to find the better job they're really passionate to do, because most of them they earn a job that they like, or they want to be there because they don't know how to move to a different position. So we're helping them to make that transition for them for have a sustainable life or career path, job, anything.
Yeah, and that's, the easy way to say it is that we can help anybody. That's too easy sometimes because no one individuals don't necessarily know how they need help. But our services are open to anybody in the community who's looking for some additional help. Simply just learning new computer skills, we can connect you with the resources there. And we'll get into more of the details, but our services are open for the public to use, and we'll give you more information on that. That's the exciting part of this. One of the exciting things. All right, so let's get to our next topic, purpose. So we are a religious nonprofit. We're a faith-based Christian organization. And so it wouldn't surprise you that we have foundations in the Bible for what we do, why we do. Now, I will say before we start, we do not proselytize. We do not try to convert you. We do not try to preach to you. So if you don't feel that you're faith oriented, then we welcome you to come and use our help. We won't preach to you. We won't tell you what you should believe. We just want to be a help to you. So even if you don't go to church, if you don't follow a faith, but you need help, our doors are open. But we do believe that there's a foundation for why we do what we do. And that is just represented in Jesus expressed who he is and what his purpose is in the Bible. And Jesus is our model, as our Savior, is the one to look up to see how God wants us to be and what he has for us. So here in John, we have two scriptures. I am the light of the world. He who follows me shall not walk in darkness and shall have the light of life. And I am the bread of life. He who comes to me shall not hunger. He who believes in me shall never thirst. Jesus didn't hesitate to express his purpose and who he is. And he wants us to know our purpose and who we are. And that's rooted in what God created us to do, who God created us to be. Gisela, any comments on those two verses?
Um, well, like you say, Jesus really, I'm sorry, Jesus really know who he was, right? It's one of the hardest things to know and find out who we really are, because we might know who we are, but we haven't really discovered yet, right? Jesus know everything about himself, right? He know what he was gonna come and do. He know what was gonna be his work, but we still don't know what is our purpose to be here, right? So we get into that where we get so afraid of trying new things because we don't know where we're expecting for our life to be. But knowing that Jesus knew that he can help us through that, to get through that path and get more comfortable and get closer to our purpose.
Yeah, it makes it much more realistic and much more achievable to understand that. When we ask the question, well, what is your purpose and what is it that you want to do? We get the response of, I just want to help others. And that's what we're supposed to do. But God created us to do that in unique ways. And so God has a purpose and a plan for each of us, just like Jesus had a purpose and plan given to him by God. God has a purpose and plan for us. And that's shown in John 1 verse 12, and then in Romans. Romans 8:35 and 37 is an awesome verses here, but it lists everything. John 1, but to all who believed him and accepted him, he gave the right to become children of God. And then Romans, for I am sure that neither death nor life, nor angels nor rulers, nor things present nor things to come, nor powers, nor depth or height, nor anything in all creation will be able to separate us from the love of God in Christ Jesus our Lord. So nothing is prohibiting from God to be in our lives and to show us his will and for us to be able to seek who we are through Jesus and for God. Um, that's a little incredible, just a little bit. What do you think, Isela?
Well, I would say it's not a little bit, it's a lot. I mean, because if you know,
Okay.
yeah, I know. I had to go on the other side. It's because, I mean, even though we see we have so many struggles or anything that can stop for us doing what we want or something, that's one of the things. I mean, we don't fail until we stop trying. So Jesus is telling us that I got you back. No matter what you go through, I'm still going to be there for you. You, my child, and I can help you through it, everything. So I would say it's more than you think, by having that faith and having us as an organization to help the whole community. I mean, we can help you get closer to the purpose that God wants for you. Even though if it seems is impossible, everything is possible for Him.
Yeah. And that's incredible because this next verse even sums it up, um, to lead from where you were talking. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you, not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. And so, yeah, we're going to face rough times. All of us have had a moment in our lives, a period of time in our lives where we've struggled and we've needed help. But if we hold on to the truth that God has a plan for us and He knows what He has for us, and we seek His plan and we seek His purpose, we'll find it even with the struggles in life. We'll find our purpose and we'll be fulfilled by that. Anything would you like to add, Isela?
He says, "Oh, there. I cannot add or take away from that." He says everything on it.
That's a pretty cool verse for sure. So that's why we exist. That's why we're here. We want to help everyone find their purpose. A job isn't necessarily your entire purpose, but within your purpose will be a career that can support an individual, that can support a family. And so that's where we root. And again, you do not have to be a professing Christian for us to help you. We won't preach at you unless you ask us to, but we definitely want to do it out of love and then do it out of purpose. So then, just to kind of give a highlight of what we're doing, we do a lot of different things on a daily basis. Our training includes employability skills and soft skills and life skills. How to keep a job, how to work with others, how to communicate well, how to be confident and know that you are valued and that you have value, how to manage your money, how to handle stress, a lot of different training that sometimes takes some intentional discussion and to think, and so that we can be productive and be a part of um, progress. Yeah. Career exploration. I know this is my favorite. As a career advisor for several years now, this is always where I lean towards matching interests to skills to career paths. Job readiness skills, how to interview, how to prepare a resume, how to fill out a job application. Um, Exploring careers, looking at careers that you might or might not be interested in and figuring that out. And marking off the list what you're not interested in and adding new jobs that you have never thought about. That's really exciting for me. Um, what's so exciting for you on the soft skills and life skills, Isela?
Okay, on the soft skills, I like it. I mean, because most of the time we don't know how to communicate with people, right? We don't know how to interact with people because we think the way we say things are the right way, right? I'm not saying that you're wrong. It's just we had to know how to adapt to different personalities. So learning soft skills, just the basic things because they're not tangible, right? You cannot touch them. we learn how to interact with people, but at the same time, you adapt into the conversation so the message gets sent in the right way you want to, right? With the career exploration, I like the to create a plan, right? Because sometimes we say, "Oh, we got a plan," but when you see that you can have five different plans just for one option, it makes your life more easier because it's like, oh, I never thought I could do it this way because we're so structured that we always want to do it the way it always supposed to be when it's many different ways how to do the same thing.
Yeah, in both of these areas, the training and the career exploration, sometimes you just don't know what you don't know. And that's why we spend a lot of time learning new information so that we can share that and point individuals in the directions that they haven't looked at. Um, some of us are just not aware of, and I personally try to be conscious, but there's things that I miss about how I'm communicating, how I'm being understood, and so I want to be better understood and better communicate. And so all of these things go hand in hand, which lead to two other areas: education resources and then job search assistance. These are special education resources we're actively building. We just recently began providing GED tutoring and helping individuals receive their GED, study and prepare for that. College exploration, again, being a college career advisor, I'm always interested in exploring different college options based off of an individual's interest. And so that's a lot of fun for me. And it's encouraging to see that it's possible when our clients look at those and see that an education is possible, whether it's a 2-year, 4-year, 1-year certificate. And then some areas you don't need to go to college. You just need to get some certification and some training. And that's and especially true around here for skilled trade. And so we're working with local businesses, especially in construction, to see what type of courses that we can provide to better train and increase our skilled trade workforce. And so that's something new and exciting that we're looking forward to in the next year of bringing. And then we're also looking at drug offender education classes. Many of us have had a bad time in our life and we've made mistakes and it's on our record and we're not able to get rid of it, but we can move on from it and we can make a better life for ourselves. And so to be able to support individuals on probation that are needing to satisfy their probation so that they can go on and live and be a productive citizen, we want to help them through that process. And so providing local drug offender education courses is a new thing that we'll be doing as well. And then just good old job search assistance. Sometimes it's a job to look for a job. And so we have the resources to help do that, whether it's coming and using the computer lab, which is behind me, to do your own search, or if we can help you with your search, help you with your resume, help you with your job application, practice for the interview, any of those things. That is geared towards getting you the job now and putting you back in the workforce, and having a productive career. Comments? You good? All right. Services. So how we provide our services for clients. We really have two ways, but there's variations of both of them. The first way is our job readiness internship, and that's actually a part-time paid work experience so that you come in and work with us for 10 weeks to develop the skills that you need, to do the career exploration that you need, find out what job you want and how to make it happen. We're always taking applications for our internship, and as soon as you interview and we hire you, you can get started and start that 10-week journey to find that career you want, to build the skills, whether computer, soft skills, anything that you need to make you successful, and to find that job by the end of the 10 weeks is our goal. It's a lot of fun. We do a Bible study in the internship. We do a lot of discussion. It's really a round table when we're all together, sharing thoughts and experiences and learning from each other, and then independent work of creating a career plan, career exploration, and achieving the goals of each individual. And then our Job Resource Center, that is where we are able to serve anybody in the community on any day. Open to everyone. We're open from Monday through Friday, 9 to 4. Free job search assistance. You can use a computer on your own, or we can help you. Online searches, updating resumes, submitting applications, interviews, and we can help you one-on-one. Or if you don't want to do it on your own and you need some guidance, we're happy to help you with that. And we're able to do that in English and Spanish. So, Gisela, would you like to share a little bit with our Spanish speakers?
Claro. Okay, yes, I will kind of translate a little bit. Tenemos dos programas. Estos programas pueden ser ya sea individuales o puede ser que tomes la pasantía, que viene siendo el Job Readiness Internship. Es un programa donde vas a trabajar para ti mismo, eres tu propio jefe. Como le digo a cualquier persona que viene, eres tu propio jefe. Es por 10 semanas. Es pagado, es medio tiempo, pero te damos una experiencia donde puedes trabajar, pero no es una clase. Muchas personas piensan que es una clase y no es una clase, lo tomamos como un trabajo. Vas a hacer trabajo, vas a tener que llegar a tiempo, vas a trabajar para ti, todo va a ser para tu propio beneficio. El otro va a ser para las personas sin cita, que solo quieren ya sea aprender computación, quieren hacer su currículum, quieren no sé, hacer otras cosas donde nada más necesitan asistencia por un momento, no es necesario que tomen toda la pasantía. Cualquiera de estas cosas las pueden hacer en su tiempo. Cada quien tiene diferente horario. Nos acomodamos al horario de las personas, no necesariamente decir, es que no puedo estos días. Aquí trabajamos con tu horario, ya sea como de tu trabajo, de la casa. Yo sé que a veces hay madres solteras, hay padres solteros, tienen 2 trabajos, 3 trabajos, tienen solo un día. Con eso podemos ayudarles y nos acomodamos a su horario. I just tell them technically with the job readiness and job resource centers is on their own pace. They can come whenever they feel free with the job resource centers. If they want to take the internship, they can do it even in Spanish or in English, right? And we treat it more like a work experience when it's not a class, right? We don't try to make them feel, oh, you're a student and you're going to get assignments, right? Like I tell everyone, it's like you're your own jefe, right? You're your own boss. You come here and do everything. Your own project. You're working for yourself to do better for your life, for your family, anything, just to get a different perspective to work on yourself instead of just looking other people, right?
Right. And so this really allows us to help individuals get a job now. If they're just wanting to get a job, the Job Resource Center, the walk-in services is built for you. If you really feel like you don't know what type of job that you want, or you found that you're not able to successfully keep a job, our job readiness internship is really more designed for that. And we're able to pay you to do that. So you're able to receive some income while you do that. And if you have time, if you're able to work a part-time job in addition to that, that's awesome. But really to eliminate that barrier of anyone saying, I can't afford to do that. Well, we can make it possible for you, and we can help you with that. And then the GED, if you're needing your GED, we can help you with that through the internship or through the Job Resource Center with the tutoring. We can incorporate any and all of our services in either way, on your own time or through the internship. We have a lot of flexibility to fit what the individual is looking for, whether it's you or a family member or friend. And that's really the purpose of all of this, is so that you have information to share with others and they can see what we are doing and find out more on their own. So again, please share this video. Whether you're needing services or not, share it with those who would, so that they know about it. All right, Gisela, do you want to tell them about our workshop on Friday?
Yes, it is this Friday, this coming Friday. We
Today.
have, yeah, we have we're gonna have a workshop. It's gonna call Express Yourself. I'm gonna be doing bilingual. So even if you only speak Spanish, I'm gonna be doing it in both language. In Spanish is Exprésate, sé tú mismo. Uh, it's just to learn how what different types of communication. But on this, I'm trying to people to learn how to communicate, but also not to label themselves, because we tend to label ourselves because we speak this way, right? When we have to be able to adapt to different contexts. So we're going to be learning all that stuff about communication and how your voice has a power, and how can you change to be able to adapt and get the message sent to different personalities. So it's going to be on Friday, October 1st. It's going to be at 12 during lunch. We're going to be providing lunch, and participants can win a Google Home Hub. Um, and everybody's welcome to come. It can be for a friend, it can be for family, anyone.
Yeah, it should be a good time. Certainly, there's always something to learn about communications, and so I'm sure I will learn something new that I haven't at least thought about in a while. So, I'm looking forward to that. And who doesn't want to win a Google Home Hub and a free lunch? You know, it's a good time. It's definitely a good time to get a taste of what we do in person, um, and participate. And if you can help teach, then you're welcome to be involved in that conversation. So as we wrap up, just want to give you some factual information, where we're located, how to get a hold of us. If you're needing our services or you're referring somebody to us, send them to 607 North Milam Street. We're inside Memorial Presbyterian Church. So come to the church office door, ring the doorbell. We're usually always here, but you can also email us or call us. So there's our information there, director at cjcgc.org, and our phone number. Let us know. We're happy to help you online, on Facebook, on WhatsApp. If you especially want to send a donation, we're a nonprofit, locally operated. If you want to send us a donation, there's a mailing address you can mail it to, or give us a call. We'll be glad to pick it up. Always looking for support so that we can help our neighbors pursue God's purpose and provide a better quality of life for themselves, which in turn will provide a better quality of life for our community altogether. And just in case you want to make a donation, there's an easier way to do it. Snap a picture with your camera on your phone. Scan that code right there, that QR code. That'll take you directly to our website, to the donation page, and then you can peruse the rest of the page after you make a donation, which we're grateful that you would be willing to donate. Every amount is helpful. $10, whatever works for you, will be used to help build better lives for individuals, empower them to achieve their goals. So please consider that, and thank you in advance. Gisela, is there anything else you want to say at the end of this?
I do, and I'm going to be saying in Spanish because I want them to feel comfortable with this, right? I'm also going to translate it too. Um, a las personas les voy a decir que estamos ayudando a toda la comunidad. No importa cuál sea tu situación, si tú necesitas ayuda, por favor puedes venir. Hay oportunidades para todo mundo. Aquí no hacemos raza, religión, nada, nada de eso aquí importa. Solo es para ayudar a la comunidad. Aquí todos somos iguales, hay igualdad. Así que si tú necesitas ayuda y quieres salir adelante, por favor ven y toma estos servicios que de hecho son gratuitos. No tienes que pagar por ellos. De hecho, hasta te pagan para que tú puedas superarte y ser una mejor persona. Ya sea tu trabajo, necesitas que tu ánimo esté más arriba. Aquí podemos ayudarte de la manera que ocupes. What I was telling them, JD, I was explaining that we help our community. We're not basing on our race. We're not basing on our religion. We just equal. We come here as an equal, as a community, just to help them and support them on the way they need it. To get a sustainable job, to have a better thing for their families or something. So we're not looking at any race, any religion, nothing like that. We're just looking at to help the community, and to also, when we help the community, we help in our own town to get better people, with better skills and improve anything that we really need.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about, is making an impact in the lives of individuals, and that way they can make an impact in the lives of our community through work, through being a part of the community. And that's what makes this such an impact, is if we can help individuals achieve their goals, then as a community, we can achieve our goals as well. So it all starts from there, starts with our purpose, who God created each of us to be, and pursuing our goals and what we want to achieve in our lives. So we hope you've gotten a lot of information that you didn't know about the Job Resource Center and the Christian Job Corps beforehand, about our internship and the different things that we do. If you ever wanted to volunteer, or if you want to come in and just observe what we're doing, please let us know and let us schedule a time for you to come on in. We appreciate your support. Look for us next week for another live event, this time live with everything working smoothly. And we'll let you know what topic we'll focus in on that next week. But then also, if you can, come and join us on Friday for the workshop on communication, expressing yourself. I promise I won't sing the song. I'm attempted, but I promise I won't do it. So thanks again for watching the video, and we look forward to talking with you soon, seeing you soon, and sharing more information with you about the Christian Job Corps here in Fredericksburg and the Job Resource Center. Thanks so much.